5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
Spider-Man No Way Home surprises, shocks and delights. It takes a trip down memory lane and remains a love story between Spidey, Tom Holland, and MJ, Zendaya. Central to what plays out is the relationship between Spider-Man and his mentor, Dr. Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch. So too the Marvel Multiverse, which is a collection of alternate universes with similar nature and a universal hierarchy. We pick up the story as 17-year-old Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, has been outed and is public enemy number one. Spider-Man is blamed for murdering former Tony Stark employee Mysterio and for being at the scene of so much of the mayhem that occurs in New York City. Leading the charge is outspoken Daily Bugle online presenter J. Jonah Jameson, J.K. Simmons, who provides regular updates about Spider-Man's dastardly deeds. The news media censors blood and pursues it relentlessly. Helicopters hover as Spidey and MJ seek refuge in Aunt May, Marissa Tomei's apartment, where she's just tried to break up with Happy Hogan, Jon Favreau. All this is going down while Peter Parker, MJ and Peter's best friend Ned, Jacob Batalon, are trying to find places at Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Peter's newfound notoriety has a direct impact on how that turns out. Interrogated and lawyered up, Peter and Aunt May look for new lodgings. Not knowing where to turn to prove his innocence, Spider-Man ends up prevailing upon Dr. Strange for assistance. The latter's spell gone wrong sets up what transpires in Spider-Man No Way Home. Suffice to say, villains of old come out to play. It becomes a morality tale as Spidey rages.
Movies First with Alex First.
Three of the key personnel responsible for Spider-Man Far From Home, which came out in 2019, and Spider-Man Homecoming 2017, director Jon Watts and writers Chris McKenna and Erik Sommers return for No Way Home. Concentration is key to fully appreciate what's happening. There's a lot going on, and plenty is thrown at us. This is the most complex and dense Spidey iteration yet. Special effects are pivotal as Spider-Man's decency is questioned. The chemistry between Tom Holland and Zendaya in the pivotal roles is palpable. Both are outstanding. Notwithstanding that, I felt Spider-Man No Way Home took a long time to take off. About halfway through, though, it noticeably pivots, and I greatly appreciated the offering after that. Soul-searching takes another most welcome form. I'm deliberately choosing my words carefully so as not to introduce any spoilers. As an avowed Spider-Man fan, I dare say this movie will have more appeal to a younger generation than to traditional Spidey aficionados who've grown up with the superhero during simpler times. It's very much of an age where the multiverse appears destined to play a large part in proceedings in all future Marvel offerings. Spider-Man No Way Home crams an enormous amount into its 129-minute running time, but it felt long to me. While not without merit in terms of good humour and warmth in the journey to the final credits, I wasn't totally absorbed for the first hour. It scores a 7 out of 10.
You've been listening to Movies First with Alex First.
Available at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.